What's up guys, this is Jake, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create and set up a Facebook Business Manager. So Facebook Business Manager is very helpful, especially for people that manage multiple people's ad accounts. So let's say you have a marketing agency and you're helping a lot of different local businesses and you're running their ads for them. You're going to need a Facebook Business Manager, or if you have multiple online stores, maybe you're doing e-commerce, then you would also need a business manager. Business manager allows you to go ahead and have a place where you can manage multiple different ad accounts, multiple different Facebook business pages, all in one place, and you can give people different access and different permissions to these different accounts, and you can set up different payment methods for each individual account. So it's a really useful tool that kind of acts as a hub that helps you manage a lot of different accounts. So whether you're working with clients or whether you're just working with multiple ad accounts yourself, it's really useful. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set that up today. So the first thing you need to do is be logged into Facebook, and then you're going to head over to business.facebook.com/overview, and you'll be taken to this page right here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is click create account, and then we go ahead and put in our business name. So if you're a client agency, you can put in your business name here, or if you're just a local business setting up your business manager, you can put that in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and continue with the example from the last couple of videos where we've been setting up our stuff on Facebook. So we'll go ahead and continue with the coffee shop example. And then you can go down here and just sign up with your business email. And then we can go ahead and just hit next. And then right here we just need to go ahead and add our business details in. So you just go ahead and put in this info here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a random address. And then you can go ahead and put in your website as well. And then once we've went ahead and input all of our business details, we can just click submit, and we're just going to wait for this to load. And in order to receive full access to this account, we're going to have to go ahead and verify our email address here. So just check whatever email you put in and go ahead and verify that. And we're going to click done. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look in here. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go verify this email address, and then we will jump right back into the video. Alright, so I just verified my email address, and now we are inside of Business Manager. So this is what Business Manager looks like, and you can see there's a lot of different things here on the left hand side that we can go ahead and use. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of walk you through the most useful things on the left hand side. So because the majority of this we don't really need. So the first thing that we're going to want to do here is we can come down here to people, and you can see that we are linked. Our personal Facebook account is linked with this business manager. So if you work with somebody else, or you have somebody else that you want to have access to this business manager, you can go ahead and click add right here and add them inside of the business manager. And then we can go ahead and come down here to accounts, and if we click on pages, you can see that we haven't added any pages yet, but what we can do is we can go ahead and add the Facebook business page here. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Facebook business page we created in one of the previous tutorials. So if I click add, you can see here we can add a page right here. So in this case we can add an existing page. So in this case the page would already exist, and whether this is one that we've already created, like the one I created in the previous tutorial, or someone else created a page for us. That's how we can add it here. Or we can request access to a page. So this would be if you are working with another business. So if you're working for a client, for example, you would go ahead and request access to their page. That way you can go ahead and control their page from your business manager. Or if you don't have a page, we can go ahead and create a new one here. But if you followed the previous tutorial, then you already have a business page. And if you do not, then go ahead and go back and reference that tutorial and then come back and pick up this video here. So we're going to go ahead and click add page right here, and then we can just search for our pages here. So if I just go ahead and type in this, you can see that the page that we created in the previous video shows up here. So I can go ahead and click add page, and what this is going to do is this is going to go ahead and add it inside of our business manager. And as you can see here, since I'm already an admin on this page, the request was approved automatically. So this pretty much means just because I created this page under the personal Facebook account that is also associated with this business manager, the request was automatically approved. So it just transferred the business page over from the personal account over to the business manager, which makes things a lot easier when it comes to management. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And if you see, if I go ahead and click on the page up here, if I click on view page, you can see that we can go ahead and do all of the editing just like we did before, except now we're doing it inside of Business Manager, so it's a lot easier. And you can see how if you have a lot of different clients, you could have all of their different pages in here, and then you could edit a bunch of different client pages or a bunch of different pages that you own yourself, all within one Business Manager. So that's really neat. So if you had more clients or more personal business pages, you could go ahead and click add and add them in the same manner that we just did. And then if you want to edit the pages, you can go ahead and edit them, just like I showed you how to in the last video. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and look at is ad accounts, because this is probably what the majority of people are going to be using here in Business Manager. So what we can do is we can go ahead and create an ad account. So this will be the same three options that we had for the page. So we can either add an ad account that already exists, so if we have one on our personal account, or we can request access to an ad account. So if you're working with a client and they already have an ad account set up, you can go ahead and choose this option and you can request access to their ad account. So that way you can access it through your business manager, or if you're creating an ad account for your own business, this is where we'd go ahead and do that. So in this example, we'll just go ahead and create a new ad account right here, and then we can just go ahead and name it our business name, and then hit next. And then this ad account will be used for, you can see my business right here. So if you were creating an ad account for a client, let's say they didn't already have an ad account set up, you would go ahead and select another business or client if you were creating that for them. But in this case, we're going to be creating it for our own business. So then I'll just go ahead and click create. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we just need to assign ourselves to the account right here. So we can see we're just going to add people and set permissions. So I'm going to go ahead and add myself. And then right here we can go ahead and select the permissions. So I'm going to go ahead and just give admin access and then click assign. And then we can go ahead and click close. So now that we have this set up, these are the main two things that you will typically be using inside of Business Manager. You will be managing your pages and you'll be managing your ad accounts. Now, one other thing I'm going to show you really quickly is down here. If we go to payments and we open this up, this is where we can add a payment method. So if you're going to be running ads, which the majority of you guys are going to be, this is where you can go ahead and add in a payment method, and you can add in multiple payment methods as well, and then link them to separate ad accounts if you want. So if you're running an ad for your own business on one ad account, and then let's say you're running ads for a client on another one, and you want the ads for the client to be charged to the client, this is where you can put in their payment information right here. So I would recommend, as you're setting this up, go ahead and set up your payment information right here. And then at that point, you are good to go. The last thing we could set up over here is, if you click on Instagram accounts here, we can go ahead and add an Instagram account, which all you'll do right here is connect your Instagram account. So if you followed the previous video on how to set up your business Instagram page, then you would go ahead and just connect that page right through here, and you would be good to go. And then at this point, you would have your Instagram business page, your Facebook business page, and your Facebook ad account all within this one Facebook Business Manager, so it'd be really easy to manage and keep track of everything. So if I go ahead and go to the ad accounts here, and we'll take a look at the ad account we just created, and I click Open an Ads Manager, we'll be sent over here to the Ads Manager, and this is where we can actually create ad campaigns and create ad sets, and actually start running our paid advertising. So I'm not going to get into Facebook ad creation in this video. That's going to be in one of the later videos. So with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. That's how you create and set up your Facebook Ads Manager, and that's how you set up all of the necessary things here in the back end. If you'd like to see the next video on how to go ahead and create and run Facebook ads for a full-length Facebook ads tutorial, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for that and for more content. And with that said, thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one.